Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. A little midday money on a Tuesday, the 18th of October. Welcome on into the show. I hope everyone is doing well. Hope you had a decent day of hockey. How about those big doggies coming through, just like Nick said, and we said here, right? Well, take a shot at plus $4 with a
Nick had him up on the site.
yeah, nice,
Lovely,
yeah.
Beautiful, love it.
Yeah, I mean, like, subscribe, ring the bell. Max Wagers, winning free picks. We're here. This is the only spot you can see me 7 days a week. Yeah, I pop on the other channels every once in a while, but here, 7 days a week is the midday money show. Again, like, subscribe, ring the bell. Mr. Sean Higgs on the Twitter universe. If you want to head over there for some twittering, you could always do that. Again, Mr. Sean Higgs, come over, say hello. It's not a big deal. Give me a follow. Why wouldn't you? I don't see why you might not. I don't know. Promo code is promoing NFL, $31.21 for a week of plays. Free picks going up. The BetMGM, we have a new promo. Although I told the guy, I'm like, well, what are we doing? Great, it's wonderful. I put it in the description. It's bet 10 to win 200 if team hits a 3-pointer. But sports betting's been legal in these states for years now. So, what new users? How are we doing? I can only get so many family members that I use their accounts anyway. There's just no incentive for those. Who's opening new? Who's coming into my show when that 10? And I said 10 for $200, Tim. That's on every channel, every commercial.
Yeah, we have it too. Yeah, it's we have 5 to win 200.
And you wonder, like, why offshores don't go anywhere. You know why? Because I could put $5,000 in offshore and get a $5,000 match, and there's no rollover. There's no bunch of stuff. I mean, I don't know. Offshores will never go away. Anywho, let's go. Baseball. Cleveland rained out. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I got to put these puppies in. I know it's Teaser Tuesday. I didn't put any teasers up because I gotta finally get these teasers on track. Teasers have been terrible. Like terrible Tuesday. But we got some NBA props. Baseball, so good. Rain on Cleveland. Rain out changes things maybe a little bit. I don't know. I'll take Cleveland here in 5 for the nickel. Still on the board. But do I want to do Yanks run line? I don't know. I said that yesterday as well. Hockey, no hockey for me today. Although I did bet a hockey yesterday, I guess after the show. I'm like, you know what? We're going to come in with some cold cash. And we talked about the show. It wasn't the losers on the was that Florida? I kind of like, nope. I went with the Avalanche on the puck line there, plus the 230 there, because we were talking about how the Wild had been bad. You brought up, Terry was like, oh, I feel bad. You know, he's a Wild fan. And I'm thinking, wait, didn't the Avalanche just lose? Like, they're supposed to be really good. And they, I'll take a 230 shot. It came in. So hockey, crushing in hockey, 5-3 plus like $4 or something. So that's how we roll on the ice. You're 2 games over 500 and you're plus $2. NBA, Sixers tonight. Now, I think me and Tim both like the Sixers way back. I don't know. Tim, did you like the Sixers when we talked about it?
This was 6? The one that I like the under. I like the under in that game. I know Nick's on the Celtics. I didn't really like a side. I would lean Sixers, but just because it's plus money. But I like the under more than anything.
So here we go. I actually got some player props up. Again, these are all on the Twitter universe too, if you're over on Twitter World. So Tatum over 2.5 3-pointers. Embiid over points. Harden triple-double and a double-double. Who's got more to prove than this chubby little guy, right? I mean, gets a lot of hate. Why? Will I be shocked at a 17, 14, and 11 game tonight or something along those lines? No. Plus $14. These are all from BetMGM, by the way. These numbers from earlier this morning. Curry over 22.5 points. Looks a little low. Probably a square play with Curry. And Anthony Davis over rebounds 9.5. Now, the Curry one for me is I just think the guy's going to come out. They're going to get their rings. But why wouldn't he come out and fire away here? I just, home opener, I'm expecting Curry to put on a good show. That's what that comes down to me. And AD, I thought about a double-double for him as well, but I'll just go over the rebounds. I mean, stupid. I should probably just do double-double, but this is basically even money. We're laying 110 here with him and Tatum threes and the Embiid points and stuff like that. Sure, there's probably other things out there that people like. 2 games, I'll find a little something for 2 games. Maybe a marquee game under they're on TNT or whatever on Thursday, Friday, ESPN, that kind of crap. We'll look for something to throw out here whenever there's a standalone like that. But listen, you dig deep. I told you this. I know cats, pro guys, that have not even they don't even bet sides or totals anymore. They do straight player props. I just can't get into it. I can't. I don't know why. It's just it's too much like streamlining fantasy into your veins, like just relying on one guy to do something. So the baseball, again, we said Padres in 6, Phillies in 7. They start off today. I think that line came down too for the Padres a little bit.
Do you like the Padres today?
Yeah, I got the Pods.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm backing you, Darvish. Yep, 100%. Me and Nick are against each other. He's got Philly first 5. I got Padres full game.
That happens. So let's we'll get to the chat here today, see what everybody's doing on a Tuesday morning. Simmy G's in the house. Broncos under, never in doubt. I had to lean on the Chargers here. And going back, I did have, watching the video, I had the under posted here. And I took it out because I had it up on the site as that was my premium play up on the site. I mean, I also had the Chargers as a pick too, but the selling pick was Denver, so I switched it out. But this Bronco team, again, you got 2 of the worst head. These coaches are terrible. Terrible. I mean, Broncos never dead. You're up 10-0. I figured my under was still safe. It's 16-16. I thought we were going to get a garbage touchdown at the end to win. That had the writing on the wall for a bad beat for Bronco bettors, right? That was like the touchdown with like 3 minutes left, and it's 23-16 or something, and the game goes over and whatever. I don't know. Take the greats in the house. Ray is here. Good morning. Let's not talk about Vancouver. Blew the lead again. 3rd game in a row. The Canucks.
Why do you think my NHL play of the day for today is the Columbus Blue Jackets on the puck line plus 235?
Let's see. So Rangers got it done on the puck line yesterday. And then there's days like this where you look at it like, man, kind of big days. Like we said, I think we said Ranger puck line. We said the Yotes. I did like Florida. They lost. Montreal's a $2 dog winner. Washington got it good done, huh? Yeesh. I even said, you said you liked Washington. I'm like, was it you? Who said they like Washington? Somebody in the chat, because I was like, they let me down the other day as a puck line guy. I don't want to jump on them. Kings got it done in overtime. Avalanche roll. Dallas Stars. And the Kraken. Looks like the Kraken are bad.
They are. They're bad.
Mm-hmm. So you like, who did you say? You like Vancouver today on a puck line? Columbus puck line. Plus 2.25?
Columbus puck line. I don't know. Nick's making me cap it, so I'm doing it every day. 4-0 up 8.3. And my average line is like 205.
A couple of 0-3 teams getting together.
Beautiful. Vancouver on a second leg of a back-to-back. Columbus at home. Sign me up. Columbus has played good teams. Vancouver has blown leads to bad teams. I don't know. Seems like a good spot for me. I like Columbus.
I remember doing hockey and totals were like 5, 5.5, and now they're all 6.5, 7s. Everything opens at 6, they go right to 6.5. Well, stop betting Vancouver. Michael, good morning. Philly money line, all the draw by the Celtics. Hurts my heart taking the Lakers plus 7. I would go money line. I'm not betting against the Warriors. Yeah, we got the banner day. It's for me. This is like two trash teams. It's like two garbage cans rolling down the street in the wind. Guys, two teams I don't like backing, and I say that because they're inflated teams. Like the Lakers are always overvalued. Golden State's always overvalued. You pay the tax like any kind of big name school or football or whatever you want to do, however you want to word it. And then you look at this line as what's it, like a 6.5? 6? I think they're begging you to take the Lakers here. Golden State versus anybody else, the line's 10 probably. It's the Lakers. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks for me. Devils, Anaheim, over the 6.5. How about if the Ducks were called the Angels? It would be the Devils versus the Angels today. Over to 6.5. How is New Jersey laying almost $2? Wow. Isles in regulation, -122. Here we go. These are regulation bets I could get behind because I'm not laying 195, that's for sure. The Flames. Ricky Flame. Anybody know who Ricky Flame is? Try to figure it out. Ricky Flame.
It sounds familiar.
If you watch TV, if you watch children's shows, it's familiar. Who else we got here? Senators in regulation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was from the iCarly episode.
Okay. Ricky Flame, and he loses to the spaghetti tacos.
Yep.
Ricky Flame. Ottawa Senators over Boston. How about Boston 3-0? Who saw this one coming? I thought Boston was supposed to be bad. Didn't we talk about this? But yeah, they lost a lot of guys. Who
has Boston played? Let's see. Washington, who's kind of struggled. Arizona. Arizona just knocked off Toronto. And Florida. I guess Florida's supposed to be pretty good. I liked Boston yesterday. I had Boston myself.
Boston. Denver Baby last night. Gotta love the Mugly Dogs. Listen. People don't like betting dogs. They win. They don't build billion-dollar casinos in the desert because people are betting on dogs all the time. Nikita Khrushchev? Was this guy like the Russian premier back in the day? Nikita Khrushchev to score?
Nikita Kucherov.
Oh, Kucherov. I thought it was Nikita Khrushchev. You can write this down, he says. I wrote it down the other day, and it was a loser. What'd you make me write down yesterday? That was a loser. Westbrook under everything. Really? Is Westbrook playing with the B team? See, second, he's coming off off the bench, right?
I honestly have not a clue. That's probably something I should know.
I think he's coming off the. Somebody find that out. I'm pretty sure that's where he's going to be, where his role's going to be. I don't know. I would say over. Because he's going to want to do everything when he's on the court. He's not on the floor with LeBron and AD. With a heart attack last night, Chargers won and the under covered. That under was never in doubt. Nikita Khrushchev for Tampa Bay, not for the USSR. Got it. Let's go on the Avalanche, Tim. That was a nice little plus 220.
Yeah, that was my NHL play of the day yesterday.
Yes. I bet
plus money, all big puck lines.
I bet it. Allie is in the house, the plus money honey. Pop it into the plus dollar daddies chat. Tim loves the dollar daddy.
No.
I like those hard on props for him to come out balling. LeBum over assist. Yeah, I kind of LeBron over assist, sure. I just think for Harden, I don't know. It's kind of like those good plays. I'm getting 14-1. I'll put $100 on it. Why not? Markel, what's Johnny Embiid? Yeah, Embiid. Everybody likes Luka. I say Embiid MVP. It's either him or Giannis. I think they're the.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think Giannis, and I would take a shot with
Giannis. It's Giannis. Has a G in front of his name.
Giannis. Sure.
My son says that. He's like, don't you want to say his name? I'm like, I say it whatever the heck way I want to say it. I understand that Cortez is going for the Yanks, but Cleveland's not throwing out Bieber. I might sprinkle a little Cleveland money line. Bieber's what, 3-day rest? I'm sure he'll come in. This is what I think is going to happen. If you get this guy to go 2 innings, 3 innings, not give up much, then I think you'll see the bullpen come in. And that's where Cleveland's big edge is. They can bring in these guys. We saw it in that Tampa Bay game, that extra inning game. They could just turn out some arms. And I'm not a huge Cortez guy. I know it was like, oh, it's Nasty Nestor. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, again, I'm a Yankee fan, but I'm a real Yankee fan. This is not a World Series team. So you know what? Get beat and then make some changes you got to make. Because most teams, when they get to a championship, they're like, well, we were right there. We were there. And if this would have went our way, no, you're not right there. You're not right there. How about some hater props today? What are Harrison Hater? Bader. What's his name? Harrison Bader.
Masturbator.
What can we get for what kind of total base prop does he have today?
Let me go look it up for you.
I'd find him Ribby run prop. I don't know. The guy's hot.
I'm not gonna be able to get RBIs on my book. I could get total bases, but let's see. Not NBA. I want MLB. Yankee game. It's hits. Total bases. Yankees. It's Harrison Bader. Over 1.5 at plus 136.
Over 1.5 hits or ribbies? What was that?
Hits? Total bases.
Total bases 1.5?
Mm-hmm.
I got you plus money. I can do that.
Yep.
The guy's been raking homers. Why can't he get on base twice? Which on a AD rebounds? Let's get it, Markel. What's your thoughts on the Preds? Let's pull up some hockey.
I think the Preds are a hockey team.
Yeah.
They're all right. They're favored today against
LA.
And the Kings are coming off of a game last night, an overtime game last night in Detroit. Yeah, I would lean Nashville.
Yeah, Nashville. Probably listen, puck line for me at 166.
It's gotta be puck line or nothing.
I'm gonna write that down. I'm probably gonna take them myself here. Nashville puck line. AD rebounds. Yeah. I mean, come on, 10 rebounds. You better get 10 rebounds. Draymond game under points, rebounds, assists. Yeah. And it's always a low number. You look at it thinking it should get there. The guy doesn't shoot the ball anymore. I might go Maxey for the Sixers over. I also like the Kings rookie for the rookie year. Guy from Mayo. So Maxey, yeah. Again, you're going to have everybody with, Harden and Embiid. If you find a guy like Maxey, who's the other kid on their team? Who's that? Harris, right? They got Harris.
Tobias Harris.
Mm-hmm. Someone is going to have to be that third guy. And if their points or something is always going to be like 12 to 14, I think you could, and it's going to be maybe plus money or money. You bet that blindly or something. You'll be able to probably make a couple bucks early before they adjust to that.
And you got to think Maxey's going to be coming off the bench and running the second unit. That's going to be a good opportunity for him to play quarterback for 20 minutes a game, 16 to 20 minutes a game. You should be able to get almost 20 points a game from him.
You think, hope they put it up. I don't know what it is. I'm just guessing like maybe 12, 30 points or something like that around.
Let's go and figure that one out. I have player props up here. We're going for points. We're going in the Sixers game, and we're looking for Tyrese Maxey over 18.5 at minus 117.
That's a big number. Why did I thought it would be lower? I thought it would be like around 50.
He's going to be the number 2 on the team, so I understand that. I understand people want to go after some of like those props instead of going after James Harden or Joel Embiid or Giannis or Jokic, like any of the big guns. No, I'd rather go off getting one of the lower guys, get them over like 7.5, 8.5 points or whatever, or Maxi's.
Yeah, I had no 18. I thought it would be like I said, 12, 14, somewhere in that range. You just got to get like a 16 in her. So you need 20 points?
Yeah, no.
I don't know. Again, he could easily get it. I'm not I ain't a Sixer fan for starters there when it comes to NBA since Barkley and Hershey Hawkins and all Johnny Dawkins all left, Mike Jaminski, Armin Gillian. Nice 90s team. Jaylen Brown over points after all trade talk. Maybe he wants to come out and show that he's better than Tatum. I like the angle, yeah. I just think the Sixers, obviously I'm kind of high on the Sixers this year. Sixers, the Heat. I think Brogdon is guarding Max if you started. It's the NBA, bro. Nobody guards anybody. Come on, Markel. Jaylen Brown, 20 points. That's it. What's his total? It's got to be better than that, no? I just brought some Chick-fil-A. There you go.
Ooh, over 23.5 at -117. I think they have them pumped up just a little bit. I would go under on a lot of these.
Well, it's opening night.
I like the under the game in general.
Opening day, and people are going to bet it. Chick-fil-A. There you go, Markel. Thanks. I didn't want anything.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Don.
I can't get anything? What's wrong with you, dude? Come on.
Good day. 6-0. Yeah. Under was, I hate to say easy, but that, again, Denver. What are we doing? They can't score again on a Monday night. 16 points. These guys are good for 15 points a game.
Why do we still continue to give Denver primetime games?
Oh, they make the schedule early. Come on.
The most points scored in a Denver primetime game
16
was 17 by the Seahawks in week 1.
Oh, well, Chargers got 19. They beat them.
Oh, they got 19. That's right.
They blew them out of the water.
It took overtime.
Boy, that game should have ended in a tie. I like Ottawa or Boston today. Wait a second. How do you like Ottawa or Boston?
Or
are you asking?
They're playing each other.
I know. He says I like Ottawa or Boston. They're playing.
I think he meant do you like?
I know. I'm just busted up.
It's not Boston. It's Boston. It's Boston.
I don't know. I might lean a little Ottawa here. I don't want to do 135. I want to do puck line. You got a winless team favored over a 3-0 team? I don't know. Give me some Ottawa. Ricketts, welcome. Jersey line makes no sense. I mean, 195 for the Devils. No Derek White guard and Maxey. I really thought we were going to get a tie last night game. That would have been. And the NFL, and I saw somebody say this, and I agree. The person was like, man, we talk about how like quarterbacks, these quarterbacks are terrible. There's only a handful of good quarterbacks. How about there's like just a handful of coaches who are decent? Like, is Herbert crap? Maybe he's not that good. Maybe he's Matt Stafford 2.0. I mean, how? Okay, I'm going to give Denver defense some props because they're just in game. We could say what we want about Geno Smith. The guy's having a nice year, right? I mean, you face Garoppolo off of a, basically a preseason game for him. The defense I think is legit for Denver. But like these coaches, I mean, how the heck? I was kind of watching bits and pieces of that last drive for the Chargers. Now, again, somebody correct me if I'm wrong here. I looked, it was about 1:50 left. They had the ball, and they're throwing like 5 yards out, and they went to overtime. Did they have all their timeouts when the game ended? I thought it said they had 3 timeouts with 1:50 left. I don't think they used a timeout. Coaching is terrible. Philadelphia -1.5 at +180. You think Flyers win by 2. Or wait, there's this baseball. It's got to be baseball because I'm thinking, wait a second, Tampa Bay they're playing and they're $3 dogs.
Oh, hold on. Which Philly are you talking about? The Phillies are playing today. The Sixers are playing today. The Flyers are playing today.
Yeah, I mean, that's
got to be more specific. With
this has to be the Phillies. I think.
Know what? You know what? He might have all three. He might have all three legitimately. Philly money line.
Yeah, but
what is the
Flyers are? I mean, Tampa Bay's laying 320 today.
Oh, never mind.
It's got to be.
You got to let us know which Philly team. There's 3 of them today. Come on, what?
I know. I got the NHL page up. I'm like, what are we talking about here? You're going to reverse line. They're proper Draymond to punch somebody. Why just a teammate? Philly money line under, Yanks money line under. Well, I think you're 0-2 with your sides there. I think the Padres and Cleveland win. So I'm just against you right there. And you want to go unders? I'm not gonna say no to unders in mid-October. I want to see a Sharks game. Who's a good team to see that a player you want to watch? I can't name. Is Pavel Bure playing?
Why do you want to go to a Sharks game?
Stevie Yzerman?
Why do you want to go to a Sharks game? That would be like going to like a Washington Nationals game. Why would you want to go to a Sharks game?
I think he's near San Jose.
Oh, that makes sense.
Lakers are just a mess in general. They're crap. 76ers. Yes, Bill, yes. What do you think about the under in the Lakers-Warrior game?
I just like the Lakers.
Yeah, it's 224 now because it was 227 yesterday. It was 227 yesterday. So obviously under is probably the right call. It was open at 228. Philly is 4-1 on their own line against San Diego. That's fine. 3-1. I don't mind that because the Padres, who I just had over the Dodgers, were 5-23 versus the Dodgers. So I throw that out. Ottawa, again with the Ottawa. We got some Ottawa love here on the ice. Nashville puck line, yes. And who's that? Cleveland, yes. We like the Indians. Smith and Wesson didn't have. So is that a spam came in here?
Yeah, they were trying to promote girls.
All right. I'm going to say I had to be on the, I don't know what channel it had to be on Max Wagers, I guess. Nasty Desser is a 36th round pick. Good for the Yanks finding somebody deep down, But doesn't mean I got to like them today. I mean, come on. For me, the Yanks, and I said this all year, you're going to face good pitching, and this is where the Yanks get hamstrung with this lineup. It just is what it is. Good pitching shuts down hitting. I don't know how many times we got to say that all the time. I just don't like the Yankees lineup. Coyote money line yesterday, Arizona, yes. AJS, yes. Had the first half under, we scored 23 points, then go under full game. Hold on a second. So I'm confused here. You had the first half under, and you thought it would go under full game? Why wouldn't you think it'd go under full game? Yeah, well, they thought everybody was like, hey, Super Bowl Russ. I mean, is it the coach? Or how about credit to the Seattle receivers? Maybe Seattle receivers are good and it made Russ look good. I mean, in Ottawa over Boston. Oh, who do I like it as? I want to lean Ottawa, Brandon. Fernando, welcome. LeBron assists over 5.5. Embiid over rebounds. Yanks game over. I got a 9.5 on that over rebound. Yanks game under. Phillies over. Listen, totals for today. I'll always lean under. But I didn't play either of them. NFL says they want close games, give refs more power, make calls when a game should be lopsided. Just don't pay 15 years old here about profit sharing scheme. Yeah, they got close games. They got crap games. I mean, it's one thing having a close game if the teams are good. These teams are. I mean, first of all, these teams are garbage. So there'll be some bigger blowouts. Yeah, I didn't know Max. He was 18.5 of goal. Who are we talking? What is this? Max who?
Maxey.
Oh, for the Sixers. Young Shard's in the house. Welcome. Herbert throws for 350 a game. Could get a pass off last. I was watching the end of the game. I mean, the guy was throwing 5-yard passes. Yotes. Yes, Sean. Yes.
Yep, plus 405 on the site last night. Allowed us to go 6-4, up $596.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
No, he doesn't concern me because all I need is 2 innings of scoreless ball from him. Because the Yanks aren't hitting his bullpen. The rest I want to say, I mean, I think it helps Cleveland more because they got better pitching. And now they got the Yankees bullpen still who we using here. And I don't like the bullpen as much as I like Cleveland's bullpen. And again, am I betting this game today? No, I got him at already bet for the series at 4 and 5. So, yeah, never been in the hockey. Sharks right next year. No problem. Go to the Sharks game. Go to the Sharks game. The Canucks again. That's Ray Reddington's team. He loves the Canucks. I think a Columbus puck line is in order.
Yes, Columbus Blue Jackets puck line plus 235. Let's get it.
And a Nashville puck line too. That's who I'll be betting on today. Had to write it down so I could remember after the show. Load them up. So I didn't even give you the recap. Well, there's not much to recap. There's nothing really going on. You know, my baseball has been great. NFL in the video has not been good. College football okay. I'll do teasers tomorrow for Teaser Tuesday. I just figured people would want to jump into NBA, but you know what? No one's even here, so that's fine with me. I don't mind. We'll get out of here nice and early. So props are up. There you go. Allie Burns is up next. We're out of here on a Tuesday. Peace.